Hello Whovian and welcome back to the main channel. I do apologise, this is slightly darker than normal. It's due to the fact that my lights only just died just as I pressed the record button. Today we're talking about a BBC press release, mainly about a new cast member, but also some other news that we were enlightened to based on that for us in the UK, there's been up in arms. Australia are happy, America aren't. Well, I don't really know. I don't think they really mind, because obviously it was in their favour last time. But we'll get on to that as we go down this article. So the title of the article reads, Doctor Who Series 15. It doesn't say 15, but we all agree that it is Series 15. Doctor Who Series 15 arrives on BBC and Disney Plus on April the 12th, 2025, with Alan Cumming returning as a guest star. It doesn't say that either, but he's playing a new character, even though he's been in Doctor Who before. Are you ready? I'm going to do it in a really impressive voice. Ready? It's time to set your alarms. The Doctor, in brackets, Shooty Gatwa, close brackets, is on his way back to your screens. This time with a new addition to the team, Belinda Chandra, Chandra, in brackets, Vera Sethu. Do apologise for mispronouncing her name. Her name is spelled Varada space Sethu. Series. I'm going to stop doing that voice now because I was trying to do an announcer voice tonight on Britain's Got Talent. No, I will bark that down. Series 15 will officially launch on Saturday the 12th. Now, that is a good date. Easter period, brilliant date. But the fundamental issue occurs at 8 AM on BBC Iplayer later that day on BBC One in the UK, and at the same time those outside of the UK can watch Doctor Who and the Doctor and Belinda on their epic adventures on Disney Plus where available. So, let's talk about the positives. Australia has it splat bang where they want it, right? Perfect time for them. I don't mind that, right? America's got it midnight. Fair enough. They had it at an alright time last time, so they deserve midnight. And we've got it at 8 AM. Now, midnight made just about enough sense, because people like watching Doctor in the evening, right? Just about. Then 8 AM came around, and I know that families wouldn't have been watching Doctor at midnight, but are families more likely to watch it at 8 AM? Is the question you ask yourself. Because I think that's a more ridiculous time, because it's like, I won't be watching it at 8 AM due to the fact that, because I watch it, because it's a Saturday, not everyone wakes up at 8 AM. Luckily enough, I'm up, but I'm not available to film straight after. So, I can't watch it at 8 AM because I'm not available to film it straight after. So, it's like, 8 AM's not great, but it's better than midnight. I hope, and apparently, according to Radio Times, they said that they swapped it to 8 AM instead of midnight because of all the backlash, which I'm not too sure what that word means. What all the anger from the fans. So I think if we just keep on that mentive and just moan about it from now until next year, then hopefully we'll get a 9 AM release or a later release, so that eventually they go, the iPlayer's not worth it anymore. We'll stick to, because you could have done 6 AM and that wouldn't have been any better for people. It was very small children, yes, but other than that, I mean, me personally, I do think it's a huge improvement from midnight, but on a standpoint of is 8 a.m. a good time? No. Later on, 7 p.m. is when it's going to be out on BBC One. It said, I think. Did it say that? No, it didn't. But I heard somewhere that 7 p.m. was on the cards. That's better time than 8 a.m. But we have to wait and see to see what happens, because I know that the issue that we have with early releases for Doctor Who at midnight at 8 a.m. is that everyone will talk about it online, and people that haven't seen it and they go online, they'll get spoiled immediately. And it's same with going on YouTube, because I'm a culprit. I film my review, edit it, and upload it the moment I'm doing it whilst I'm editing it. I'm watching that week's Doctor Who Unleashed, which he doesn't mention in this article, but hey ho, this press release. Sorry, it's a press release. Right, so we'll move on with this article. We've now got the Alan Cummings section. And that's not all. Emmy, award-winning actor, comedian, and all-round funny man, Alan Cumming. I added bits there to make him more star-spangled. Will guest star in the second episode as Mr. Ringading. Right. I have something to say. There is a song called Ding Ding Dong, I think it's called, where it goes, where they feeling alright, even though it's song no ding ding dong, that, which was a Eurovision hit. I think he should sing that. Even though he's called a ring-a-ding, right, Mr. Ring-a-ding, who could be the Master in Disguise, or could be the Celestial Toymaker in disguise. Who knows? But I think that they should try and shoehorn that song into there somewhere. He's a happy, funny, singing. See, told you. Told you they could add that song easily. So he's a happy, funny, sing-along cartoon who lives in Sunny Town with his friends Sunshine Sally. However, in 1952, after years of repeat in cinemas across the land, Mr. Ringading suddenly looks beyond the screen and sees the real world outside, and the consequences are terrifying. Hopefully, the thumbnail you will have seen, Mr. Ringading. I'll be honest. He looks like a character from the video game and Netflix original series, Cupheads. Will they try to go for that style? I'll be intrigued. I'll be intrigued to know if they did go for that style, because if that was the intention, then bravo, brilliant. But if it wasn't, then still bravo, brilliant. But I just want to know, as a curiosity, I want it to be known in Doctor Who Unleashed. Russell T Davies, showrunner, says, who funnily enough will appear on the brand new series of David Tennant does a podcast with, which is what Tom Mason does an interview with, was inspired by title-wise. Russell T Davies, showrunner, says only Alan Cumming could give a runaway cartoon so much wit, menace, danger, fun. He makes the whole universe of Doctor Who wider, madder, M-A-D-D-E-R, than ever, and he's absolutely honoured to welcome him on board the TARDIS again, because obviously he was King James in The Witchfinder. The new series stars Shooty Gamma as the Doctor, the person I said earlier, as Belinda Chandra, and Millie Gibson as Ruby Sunday. Also adventuring through time and space this series are Rosie Ellis, Anita Dobson, Christopher Chung, Michelle Greenridge, Jonathan Hula King, Ruth Madeley, Jenny Redgrave, and Susan Twist. Doctor is produced by Brad Wolf with, yep, we know the rest. Now, no mention of it there. But where's Lenny Rush? I mean, I know that he was technically a stand-in because Ruth Madeley couldn't do that series of filming. But why? Oh, why? have they done this? They could have had 2 scientific advisors. Come on! I need Lenny Rush back. Come on, explain where he's gone at least. Come on! Come on! We want Lenny Rush. We want Lenny Rush. I'm not going to start a chant. Because then you'll be chanting at home. I'm like, no! Stop chanting! No, never. So, other than that, the key things to get out of here is A. The programme will air in the UK at 8 AM on BBC Iplayer first before going to broadcast. B. Alan Cummings playing Mr. Ringading, a cartoon character that looks inspired by Cuphead's TV series and video game, which is also inspired by 40s cartoons, so it's a mixture of a lot of things. Then we have the fact that Susan Twist, Susan Twist, who was Susan Triad, who was Sutek, is returning, right? Not as Sutek, but as Susan Twist. Anita Dobson as Mrs. Flood is returning. Rose Ellis is a brand new character. Well, she's a real person, but she's going to play a brand new character as well as some others. But, so we've got a brand new companion, Ruby Sunday returning, Mrs. Flood returning, Susan Twist returning, and Alan Cumming returning, but Alan Cumming returning as a brand new character. So what I quite like about this is that if you're in Doctor Who, so if you're Dan Stark here, Dan Stark can return as many times in like as different characters because we never saw his face because of all the prosthetics. So Alan Cumming being a cartoon was alright because when he was King James he wasn't slightly recognisable that was Alan Cumming because I didn't know he was Alan Cumming until someone pointed out that I was Alan Cumming. So it's a little bit one of those where it's like, is it an over the shop? I went, no, it's just me. Overall, I'm excited for Mr. Ringading because it looks incredible. You will have seen him in the thumbnail. I'm not too keen on 8 AM, but I think it's a huge improvement from midnight, but we still need to campaign to get that fixed for UK viewers. So I am excited for the Australian viewers to get it at an appropriate time. And America, I'm just going to say, I think it's fair this series due to the fact that you had it at an appropriate time last series. So I am going to just say it's kind of fair this series. But I do think America mainly, because it's what the main audience that they talk about when people are like, oh, it's going to air it this time in America. I think they need to find a appropriate time that works for Australia, America, and the UK, because Australia has a time zone that's similar to other countries. So, I mean, the time zones will get fixed quite quickly if we fix America and fix Australia and fix the UK all at the same time. Basically, just don't release it early in the UK, just release it on broadcast like they did with the Christmas special, like they did with the 60th anniversary specials. So, I just think that they need it fixing. But I am excited to see what Susan Twist is doing back in Series 15, because we got rid of her at the end of the last series, so I'm curious about what she's up to. Even though she has said there's always a twist at the end. And I couldn't believe her real name was Susan Twist for ages. And that is why Russell T Davies actually employed her. Because he wanted a character that would be in everything. And we'd have this really big reveal. And found a woman that was actually a newer woman that was actually an actor called Susan Twist. And it was incredible. So, there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.